All right, here's the second half of your atoms notes, just to refresh what we talked about yesterday. So you have a block on the periodic table. The atomic number is the number of protons in that atom. Remember, in a neutral atom, protons equals electrons, so boron also has 5 electrons. And this number down here is an average of all the versions of boron that are out there. Those versions of an atom are called isotopes. Those isotopes have the same number of protons but a different number of neutrons. So when you average up all these borons that weigh something different, you get an average atomic mass. So this is the atomic mass. Most borons probably weigh 11, which means most borons, because they have 5 protons, most of them will have 6 neutrons. So the most common isotope is whatever you round up that average atomic mass to. For example, oxygen, if you look on the periodic table, its atomic mass is 15.99. Most oxygens therefore weigh 16. Because oxygen has 8 protons, that means most oxygen atoms also have 8 neutrons. So we are going to practice breaking apart the parts of an atom. If you look at argon, so I'm calling it argon 40. And this number right here is the is the mass number. We're talking about one atom of argon that happens to weigh 40. So find argon on your periodic table. Its atomic number is 18. That means it has 18 protons and 18 electrons. It's a neutral atom, so positive charge has to equal negative charge. If it has 18 protons but it weighs 40, the rest of this mass comes from neutrons, which means it has 22 neutrons. So pause the video, see if you can fill in that chart, and then move on. All right, check your answers, make sure it's good. If not, you know you need to ask for help. We're going to do this a whole bunch so that it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, so basically what we're going to call this process is a numbers game. We're looking at all the numbers on here. So remember, protons identify the element. This is the most important thing. It is the number on the periodic table. It is called the atomic number. Again, the mass number is protons and neutrons of one atom. It's not on the periodic table because it talks about one atom. The atomic mass is when you average all those versions or isotopes and you get that decimal number. When you round the atomic mass, you find the most abundant isotope. So again, carbon on average weighs 12.0107. Carbon has to have 6 protons. Most carbon atoms therefore have 6 neutrons because 6 plus 6 would equal this number rounded, which is 12. All right, so you try it. Find the number of protons, atomic number, atomic mass, all that stuff. So, oops, you should pause the video and do this, and then check your sheet. So beryllium's atomic number is 4. That means it has 4 protons. The atomic mass, remember, atomic number, atomic mass are on the periodic table. Mass number doesn't have the word atomic in front of it. We're going to round this to the closest whole number, and then we can use that number to find out how many neutrons beryllium has, which would be 5, which I should have asked you and I didn't. So try the other two, check your work. And that is it. So now we're going to do some practice to be super good at all of this. Yay, fun!